So many things in life do not matter that much, but very few things matters greatly. And this is a principle called the Pareto's principle or the 80-20 rule. But don't bother about the name. Let's just try to understand the concept. For example, you are a farmer. You have 100 seeds to plant. When you plant the 100 seeds, out of the 100, maybe about 50 eventually germinates. Out of that 50, maybe 20 will start to grow. Out of the 20 that grows, maybe just 5 or 10 will eventually become a full plant or a full tree. That is to tell you that out of everything in the world, only few things matters greatly, but so many things do not matter that much. 80% of the profits in your business comes from just 20% of your customers. Just 20% of your friends brings you about 80% of your happiness. 20% of the efforts brings you 80% of the results. Doesn't necessarily have to be 80-20, but it's just to explain to you that only 20% of the cost brings in 80% of the effects. That is Pareto's principle or the 80-20 rule. There are business ideas everywhere. For example, today they tell you is crypto. Tomorrow they tell you is affiliate marketing. Next tomorrow somebody says it's digital marketing. Another day someone tells you it's drop shipping. Another person tells you it's e-commerce. There are business ideas all over the place. But only few of these business ideas matters greatly and brings great amount of results. And the rest is just noise. That is to explain to you that 80% of the results that you need comes from just 20% of the effort you are putting in. For example, you are trying to build a business, you are trying to build a brand. You have to design a logo, you have to design a profile picture, you have to design a bio, you have to design the packaging material if it's a physical product, you have to design a business plan. There are so many things to design. But do you know the most important thing in your business? Make the product. Make the product. Even sometimes, marketing might not even bring you total amount of the results. Marketing might not bring you the full results you are looking for. While you are wasting time designing the logo, of course, those things might matter. You are trying to design the logo, you want to make your packaging material look beautiful, you want to market it to people while you've not even made the product. All the effort you are putting into those minor things that do not even matter fully, why don't you put it into making the best product? Put it into understanding the concept of building a brand. Put it into making improvements on that product that you've made before. Then you see that you begin to make more sales and profits. Well, this is just for the business aspect, but it could occur in every aspect of your life. The 80-20 rule is to tell you that the result you are looking for comes from just 20% of your efforts. That is when you double down on the efforts. If it's one thing or just two things that you need to double down on, it will bring you the most effective results that you are looking for. Instead of just doing a lot of things shallow, doing a lot of things lightly, why don't you double down on just few things that brings in most of the results for you? And you'll be seeing better results. That is Pareto's principle. 80% of the results comes from just 20% of the efforts. And I'll see you in the next one.